Hey, what's up, guys? Rubin here. Do you ever feel like you're constantly facing your fears, tapping into that courage, talking to people, talking to strangers, but the social anxiety does not get easier? And sooner or later, you regress back to your shy and socially anxious shell. Well, in this video, I want to talk about why exposure therapy is very limited when it comes to results with social anxiety and a better strategy that you can adopt. All right, guys, so the principle here, and one of the reasons why exposure therapy gained so much exposure and so many people adopted this method to overcome social anxiety, it's the thought that practice makes perfect. So facing your fears head on. So you start to face your fears more and more and more. You get more and more comfortable. Get uncomfortable with uncomfortable. Yeah, we've all heard that. And sooner or later, the fears, the level of fear is supposed to diminish as you practice and as you get more and more used to it. I think this is a good strategy depending where you are on the spectrum. So if you have you're a little socially anxious and you just need to practice a bit, get over it. Yeah, cool, whatever. It's like it's like I had an addiction, right? I had an addiction and then I had an addiction, like I needed help. It's like, where are you on the spectrum? So if you just need a little bit of exposure, yeah, by all means, it's great. Go practice a little bit. And maybe that's just a little push that you need to just push past this a little bit. For me, that wouldn't work. I was diagnosed with PTSD. I had severe trauma. I had extremely heightened sensitive nervous system. Like there was absolutely no way that I could have just went out and talked to people and got over it. Because my nervous system was just gonna lock me in and fight it no matter what. You know what I mean? So that wouldn't have worked for me. So if you're more on this side and you're finding that no matter all that talking to strangers and talking to people, it's not shifting any side or anything inside you, then I want to talk to you about a concept here. Because if you do have that really deep turmoil inside like me, and you are forcing yourself, there is such thing as like forcing it way too much, and you'll feel it. So if you are really forcing yourself to get out there, and internally it's just it's not just a little bit of discomfort, it's extremely traumatic, uncomfortable. There's panic, there's terror. I would recommend taking a step back off of the exposure, because it's a form of self-abandonment. So you are getting different messages from different aspects of your personality here. It's not safe, and I would suggest first building trust here. Build the trust here. So how do you build that trust? I want to talk to you about a concept, self-soothing. So if you feel that fright, that panic, that terror, don't overstretch yourself and try to talk to people. Elect to self-soothe. And what that means is you speak to yourself in the second person. So instead of stretching outwards, you go inward and you tell yourself, you soothe yourself. Like, hey, it's okay. It's okay. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you all the way. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. Do you see the message that you're giving yourself? You will feel that release. You will feel that release. And the beautiful thing about when you self-soothe, it's a new vibration. It's a new energy within you. And if the voices if the energy doesn't let up, maybe the external situation is not safe. Like maybe you shouldn't stretch it. Maybe you shouldn't risk it. If it does, if you really soothe yourself and you don't abandon yourself, you give yourself that loving energy first and it lets loose, you will want to reach out. Do you see what I'm saying here? It's not about stretching too far and like going super hard on the exposure at the expense of the terror and the trauma here. You can re-traumatize yourself. you can re-wound yourself. So it's very, very important. Soothe first, build that trust. If it lets up, now you can talk, you can get out there, talk a little bit. But if it doesn't, then don't give yourself that message that whatever's going on here isn't important, because it is, guys. Like, it is so important for you to stop abandoning yourself and giving yourself that message that your inner experience is your priority. So I hope this video helps, guys. I hope it gives you that a new perspective on that whole exposure and talking to people and talking to strangers thing. And I hope it gets you to a state where you build that inner trust, and it gives you that solid foundation to start getting out there without regressing back to that shy and socially anxious state, because now your foundation is a little bit higher. And so if you found this video helpful, what you can do is join my private Facebook group. It's linked below the video, and you'll have access to me. You'll have access to all the articles, videos, resources in there, as well as the community. So we would love to have you in there. And thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. All right. Peace, guys.